Hey viewers, welcome back to Andy's Garage. Have you ever had a leaking carburetor? Whether it's, leaking just onto your mower or maybe leaking fuel into your crankcase of your engine. If that is the problem, don't automatically assume that you have a leaking bowl gasket. I'm going to take this thing apart and show you something that you need to look at. Alright viewers, what you want to look at, if you have a leaking carburetor, like I said, you might see it leaking around the bowl maybe a little bit or something, or it's coming out of the carburetor itself, or in the case of this carburetor, out of there. A lot of times too, you'll leak and it'll fill your crankcase with gas. And the deal with that is right here where your needle and seat is located on your carburetor. And we'll go ahead and pull that out. Come on, pin. There. Push that pin out a little bit more. Alright. Here's what happens. Oh, drop the needle. Pull that forward. Come here. Alright. What happens is on these needles here, okay, sometimes those tips will get deformed or there'll be something on there. And a lot of times, down in the carburetor where that needle seats, sometimes a teeny tiny piece of debris will get in there. I mean the tiniest piece of debris in there will cause this not to seal. And what that does is it shuts off the gas going into your carburetor. And if this is not sealing properly, you're going to continuously get fuel into your carburetor, which is either going to leak out, like I said, out of the bowl here, may come out of the carb itself, and it goes down into the intake manifold, and then the next thing you know, you're filling your crankcase with gasoline. But yeah, so just take the float off. It's a real simple job. Double check, make sure everything is clean. And that was the case with this carburetor. It was leaking, and when I took it apart, it had a very fine piece of debris sitting in it, and it was causing that needle not to properly seat. All right, let's get this stinking thing back together. There we go. Yeah, so if you're having this problem, don't automatically go out and assume you've got a bad bowl gasket or something of that nature. Go ahead and check this needle and seat first, because more than likely that's going to be your problem. Like I said, it's a real simple fix. You just take the bowl off, however many screws you have, and the inside of them are going to be pretty similar like this setup here. You're going to have that pin that holds the float on here, and then you're going to have that needle that's in there. It's going to sit up on that seat. A lot of times, like this one here, the seat was brass. Sometimes you might have a piece of rubber in there that you got to pull out and then put a new one in. And then some of these needles, they'll have a rubber tip. Some will just have like a metal tip like this one did, and that's how it seals. So anyway, I hope this video was helpful for someone, and if it was, like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.